Recording now.
Kia ora everyone, myself Dimpy, and together we all are now presenting our presentation on Maori leader Te Pue Hirangi. First of all, we will proceed with our Pepeha. No Delhi Ahau, no India Ahau, no Pakistan Oku Tupuna, Keite Mahi Ahau ki ICL, Keite Mahi Ahau ki Pizza Hut, Ko Dimpy Narula, Taco in Goa.
Kia ora whānau, no India ahau, ko Hindu te iwi, ko Yamuna te awa, no Punjab oku tupna, ko Bajaj toku whānau, I aroha anna ahau ki toku whānau, ko Auckland taku kainga nohu, kaite ahau ki ICL kareti, kaite mahi ahau ki hovik, ko Nitu Bajaj taku ingwa. Kia ora.
Kia ora whānau, ko Jasprit taku ingoa, ako ahau ki ICL, ko Auckland taku kainga nohu, no India ahau. Kia ora.
Kia ora whānau, nu India aho, nu Ambala aho, I wahanu mai au I Ambala, ko Mount Albert taku kainga nuhu, kaite mahi ahu ki ICL, ko Nihitpal taku ingoa. Kia ora.
So, before presenting our presentation, we would like to proceed with the notion of Faka Vananga Tanga. As the word itself says, Fanau, Fananga, and Fananga Tanga. Faka Fananga Tanga is a fundamental concept in Maori culture. It is about relationship, kinship, and a sense of family connection. It is created through shared experiences and working together and provides people with a sense of belonging. I will be now proceeding with the Maori leader Te Pue Herangi. Before proceeding to her Matapuna and Tikanga, I would like to share some of the backgrounds of Princess Te Pue Herangi. She born on 9 November 1883 and she left the world on 12th of October 1952. She was known by the name Princess Te Pue. She was a Maori leader from New Zealand's Waikato region. She had done many achievements in her life. To name a few, leaders of the Kaitanga movement, she was an important role. She played a very important role on influenza epidemic of 1918 and smallpox epidemic during 1913 to 14. I would now proceed with the Tikanga and Matapuna of the leader. Tepua Hirangi worked actively to pursue her culture, beliefs, and birthplace. She created her own cultural institutions and promoted culture revitalizations. She gave importance to Tikanga and delivered the knowledge of Maori culture to next generations. Tepua Hirangi created Matapuna as a source of knowledge. She believed that the past, present, and the future are interconnected. She helped strengthen the Maori community by honoring Matapuna and their ancestral beliefs. Through the influence of Tikanga, Te Pue Hirangi spread hospitality and care among all the Maori belongings. She always dedicatedly supported those who are in need. She influenced Maori culture to become a peaceful, welcoming community. Te Pua Hirangi encouraged the community to use Maori language. She encourages all to spread Maori beliefs and language to all families and communities. She has taken various steps to spread the use of Maori language.
Leader demonstrated these Tikanga and Matupuna. Te Pua Hirangi used the Tikanga and Matupuna to become a guardian of the Maori people to protect them by preserving the culture. She promoted sustainable use of the resources. She promoted the beliefs that there is a connection between Maori culture and the environment. Through the knowledge of Muttapuna, Tipua Hirangi believed that it is important to prioritize the bonds between the ancestors and the community. She promoted Whakafanangatanga, which means kinship. She demonstrated and supported the growth of her community. Tipua Hirangi promoted the knowledge of Rangatiratanga, which means self determination. She influenced all her communities to practice Rangatiratanga. Through honoring the Tikanga, she influenced the Maori community to come to be known as an individual business. Through her journey to personal growth and development, she demonstrated Tino Rangatiratanga, viewed difficulties as opportunities for growth and development, cultivated her abilities, honed her knowledge, and increased her leadership potential on a regular basis.
Leaders shown self-mastery, demonstrated remarkable resilience and perseverance in the face of difficulty. With her capacity to uplift and motivate others, she displayed remarkable leadership qualities, showed a profound awareness of cultural tradition and values, pursued the betterment of her people with devotion and self discipline, cultivated strong connections and collaboration with a range of stakeholders, worked along with government representatives to promote the rights and welfare of Maori people, created chances for the community's education and skill building, encourage group decision making, develop networks of aid for housing and social service, collaborating and collaborating with neighborhood communities to address social and economic issues, encouraged information sharing and cultural preservation between generations, actively sought community members' opinion and suggestion to guide decision making, formed relationship and collaboration with Maori leaders and organizations, partnered with governmental bodies to promote the rights and well-being of Maori people, used diplomacy and negotiation to resolve disputes and advance unity, encourage community members to work together and participate in decision making.
Mastery of the ability to work with others. Programs that supported culture identity and preservation were supported by forums of the Maori tribe to communicate with, teach, and reach agreements. Collaboration with non Maori individuals and organizations to accomplish shared goals and a common understanding. Facilitated a sense of community and inclusion in the Maori community. Within the Maori community, individuals were mentioned and given power, promoted knowledge transfer the intergenerational corporation, supported community led sustainable development initiatives, served as a link between various generations and cultural viewpoints. So, alliances and partnerships with non Maori individuals and organizations advocated for the rights and recognition of Maori people in wider society, promoted cross cultural understanding and appreciation, strengthened the position of Maori with the broader New Zealand context. Ti Hirangi promoted Maori independence and self government. She preserved and revived Maori customs and culture. She fought to restore seized land and to protect land rights. Through her contribution, Maori communities have been strengthened and given voice through social programs. Kindly proceed, Nihit.
Significance of Mauridom: revitalized Marae communal meeting grounds and cultural institutions, nurtured future leaders and contributed to community development, symbolized reliance, strength, and determinations for Maori people, continues to inspire and shape the aspirations of Maori community. The importance of Tiepoe Herangi to Mauridom is increased by her work to revive Marai and cultural institutions. She relentlessly strove to secure the preservation and meaningful use of these public gathering places because she understood how important they were as hubs for cultural and communal activity. Tepoya Herangi provisions of advice, mentoring, and educational opportunities was crucial in developing the next generation of leaders. Pioneered innovative approaches to addressing social and economic challenges, promoted self-sufficiency and empowerment within Maori communities, challenged social norms and stereotypes through her leadership, contributed to the recognitions and celebrations of Maori achievements. The importance of Te Poya Herangi to Mauridom is due to her pioneering attitude in solving the social and economic problems that Maori communities faced. She provided novel strategies that supported these communities' empowerment, self-sufficiency, and sustainable growth. Tepoya Herangi broke down barriers and questions and overcame constraints by using her leadership to challenge social norms and preconceptions. Her mother was the elder sister of King Mahuta. When her mother died, she returned home at the age of 15 to take her mother's place, and her first task is that re-established her mana, and she was successful in election, and she was the member of parliament. During the 1913 to 1914 Maori society suffered from smallpox epidemics, and the main problem was that many of them believed that disease was the punishment from spirits and they refused to go hospital. In response, Queen Tepuya Herangi set up a small hut for nursing treatment and she was successful in her operation. Even no one person died in the whole village. Queen Tepuya Herangi was opposed to join the army in World War because she was very caring and sensitive about Maori people. Kia ora, tina kato, tina kato, kautoa. Thank you.
Kiora.
Kia ora.
Kia ora, Fano.
Yoravano.
I am
जी
saying, but
ग-
फिर से